Demonetization is known as the most controversial policy initiative of the Indian government. The decision to demonetize high-value notes in 2016 had significant impacts on the economy and people's daily lives. In this video, we will explore the history of demonetization in India, its effect on the economy, and the aftermath. Let's get started.
आज मध्यरात्रि यानी 8 नवंबर 2016 की रात्रि को 12 बजे से वर्तमान में जारी 500 रुपए और 1000 रुपए के करेंसी नोट लीगल टेंडर नहीं रहेंगे, यानी ये मुद्राएं कानूनन अमान्य होगी.
Demonetization, a term that shook the entire nation, was implemented on the 8th of November 2016 in India. The Indian government announced the decision to withdraw high-value banknotes of Rs 500 and Rs 1000 from circulation overnight, which led to the severe chaos across the country. People were seen standing in long queues outside their nearest bank and ATMs, waiting to exchange their old currency notes for new ones. But this was not the first time demonetization was implemented in India. Earlier, in 1978, the then Prime Minister Morarji Desai had demonetized banknotes of Rs 1000, Rs 5000 and Rs 10,000, citing reason of curbing the menace of black money and counterfeit notes. The recent decision of demonetization by Prime Minister Narendra Modi was also taken with a similar objective and to promote the digital economy. Demonetization had both positive and negative effects on the Indian economy. A slowdown in economic growth and adversely affected the unorganized sector. According to the data, the Indian economy grew at a rate of 7.1% in FY 16-17. However, it fell to 6.7% in FY 17-18 after the demonetization drive. Many businesses, particularly those in informal or unorganized sector, were severely hit due to the cash crunch. The entire supply chain of these businesses suffered, and thus many small-scale industries closed down. Despite its negative effects, demonetization did boost digital payments and the formal sector of the economy. With the incentive of cashback offers, many people started using digital wallets and making transactions digitally. This, in turn, helped in curbing tax evasion, which was largely prevalent in the cash-dominated economy. After demonetization, the RBI introduced new currency notes of Rs 500 and Rs 2000 to replace the old ones. These notes had additional security features to prevent counterfeiting. Moreover, the RBI's decision to remonetize the economy quickly helped in mitigating the initial economic slowdown, and the economy of India regained its growth momentum. Even after demonetization, it is estimated that a significant proportion of black money is still prevalent in the Indian economy. People found loopholes in the system to convert their black money into white. Even RBI's report confirmed that over 99.3% of the old currency notes have been returned to the banks, indicating that the objective of demonetization were not fully achieved. Demonetization also had a significant impact on the real estate market of India. The high-value transactions in the real estate sector were severely affected, and there was a downfall in the sector for a short period of time. However, the sector soon regained momentum post-demonetization amidst the government's affordable housing scheme and other policy interventions. Demonetization had a major impact on the common man and the small businesses, which were largely dependent on cash transactions. Many people lost their jobs and the informal sector was adversely affected. However, the government did introduce a few schemes like Mudra and Stand Up India to provide financial support to small businesses. One of the major positive outcomes of demonetization was the boost in digital transactions. The number of digital transactions increased significantly post demonetization and the usage of cash decreased. The government also introduced BHIM app to promote digital payments among the masses. The demonetization drive also impacted the agriculture sector of India. Farmers who were dependent on cash transactions to buy seeds and fertilizers faced a lot of difficulties during the initial phase. The cash crunch led to fall in demand, which in turn led to the slump in prices of agricultural produce. However, the situation soon normalized. The demonetization drive also highlighted the vulnerabilities of the Indian banking system. The cash crunch led to long queues outside banks and ATMs, and people struggled to get even the basic banking services. The Indian banking system realized the need for digitization and encouraged more people to move towards digital transactions. On May 19, 2023, the Reserve Bank of India announced that it will withdraw the Rs 2000 denomination banknotes from circulation. The RBI said that the withdrawal of the 2000 rupees note is part of its currency management operations. The Rs 2000 banknotes were introduced in 2016 to meet the immediate currency requirements after the withdrawal of Rs 500 and Rs 1000 notes during the demonetization exercise. With an adequate supply of other denominations available, the printing of Rs 2000 notes was stopped in the 2018-19 as the initial objective of expediting the currency requirements was achieved. To sum it up, demonetization had a mixed impact on the Indian economy and the common man. While it helped in curbing the circulation of black money, it also led to job losses and adversely impacted the unorganized sector. However, it did help in boosting the digital economy, and the government launched many schemes to support small businesses. The Indian economy has bounced back from the initial impact of demonetization and is growing at a steady pace. With the introduction of several reforms and policies, the future seems brighter. Demonetization was a difficult decision, but it has resulted in setting new trends in the Indian economy. As with any policy, there are pros and cons to demonetization. It will be years before we analyze the complete effect of this economic measure. But what's happening now is that the Indian economy is moving toward digitization and transparency. The government needs to take measures to safeguard the interest of the common man and small businesses while keeping a check on the circulation of black money.